Hello there, thanks for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and today to show you, wow, this is really something, 8 unused tickets from the 1972 Rolling Stones Barnstorming Tour of America, which many fans consider the granddaddy of all Rolling Stones US tours. I was there, I remember it. Everybody on Earth basically wanted to see the band. The world's greatest rock and roll band hadn't toured in 3 years, and in the meantime they had put out no less than Let It Bleed, Get Your Ya-Ya's Out to whet the concert appetite, Sticky Fingers, and the highly reviewed Exile on Main Street. So, oh my goodness, talk about pent-up demand to see the Stones. So, unused tickets for this tour, very tough to find, arguably the toughest tour to find other than the earliest days when they didn't sell many tickets. So, you know, there had been a seismic shift in the rock and roll landscape and the music business since the last Stones' seemingly innocent by comparison tour of 1969. It had turned into big business for sure. But anyway, for these unused tickets here, I've got June 10th to show you. First, try to take them in chronological order, running through date-wise. Long Beach, California. Check this out. Good old Ticketron rears its head and makes its appearance, huh? Boy, that old familiar blue and yellow color. Oh, it seems like all through the 70s we'd use these Ticketron tickets, at least in the biggest cities. And it says on there, Bill Graham presents. You know, I'm going to see a lot of these, you know, in the next few years, that's for sure. Okay, so next we have June 11th, Sunday at the Los Angeles Forum. This is the afternoon show at 4 p.m. Very proud to say this was the first time I ever saw the Stones, and I actually sat front row center by waiting at the ticket office for a time longer than I want to tell you. But this is an unrelated, from the same show, somebody else's unused ticket for this LA Forum 4 p.m. show. Blue and white ticket this time, and it pictures the fabulous Forum on there, which is kind of neat. And again, you have Bill Graham Presents and a $6.75 ticket. So you get out of the big city and you move away from Ticketron, you get back to the more, you know, folksy home-generated tickets. And here you have Tuesday, June 13th from the San Diego Sports Arena. And I like the way, in fact, they picture the San Diego Sports Arena on there. This is it's unreserved ticket. That's what's interesting about this one for $6.50. How could you have, like, you know, a big arena with unreserved, I guess, people? I saw Neil Young at the Sports Arena in '73, and they opened the doors, you just ran in and you ran across to the stage. So I guess that's the way they did it with the Stones, but that would soon get more formalized, of course, and a little bit less dangerous. Okay, so then we go back to the second biggest city in America, Chicago, second biggest at the time, and so back to Ticketron for Chicago on Tuesday, June 20th, and this is for a matinee show, 2:30 in the afternoon, and interestingly it says Triangle Presents, okay, the Rolling Stones at the International Amphitheatre. Moving right along, we've got a nice orange ticket here for Saturday, June 24th from Fort Worth, Texas. And I just love this color with the red stripe. It obviously has a lot going for it. In fact, it's not just the red stripe. I like the way the printing is both in black and red ink on an almost day-glow orange. So this June 24th ticket from Fort Worth, Texas really rocks, I guess you could say. Then, contrastingly, probably, well, not as colorful to start with and kind of faded with time, so you can really tell the fade on this. This is Sunday, June 25 from Houston, Texas, and it's at Hoff Heinz Pavilion. And again, you know, probably just left out in the sun or exposed to the light in the frame for a long time, so a lot of that one is sort of drained away. Okay, then next we have Knoxville, Tennessee on Friday, July 7 of 1972. This is a pretty green, extremely standard ticket, nothing special, unusual, or funny to say that's on it, but the nice part is it's in extremely mint condition as well. So that's really, some people are really condition freaks, and that's their first criteria, so this is certainly one for those collectors, just really sweet condition on that. And then finally, the last one from the '74 tour is a black and white one. We've had all other colors, it seems, now the standard black and white. And this is from Detroit, Michigan, July 14th at the famous Cobo Arena. And, okay, it's in black and white, but it does add something. It's got the fancy notches on there, which are kind of neat, and made the ticket tearing all the easier, and also really predicted where all the stubs would tear, and therefore, of course, would look like. So we go from a black and white ticket. That's it for the '72 Stones tour. I'm going to show you a quick bonus from 3 years later, because you take that black and white ticket, and then how about this? Shazam! Wow, look at that. This 1975 tour from San Antonio, Texas, a bright lime green with blue printing and stuff. That just rocks. That's really a sweet one for sure. Anyway, unused tickets means those people didn't see the concert, unfortunately, but it leaves great collector's items for us collectors to have years and decades later. Thanks a lot for dropping by. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.